Hi, Linda Bowen here from StampingWithLinda.com, your cardiologist since 1997, helping you create cards from the heart. It's Tuesday and Fancy Fold, and I am going to be using the Fitting Florets Designer Series paper and the gold adhesive back swirls. Now these are exclusive products that have been released with the Fitting Florets suite or collection, and they are a limited edition. So I hope by the time this video goes live, you can still get these swirls and the designer series paper. I've got a fun, beautiful card to share with you today. So let's go ahead and go over some pieces. First, I have two pieces of basic white, 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, and then I took the beautiful designer series paper and I cut out some pieces. Now the designer series paper has flowers that look like they're cut off and that you can't use them, but I am going to use them in my card today that I think you'll really find pretty. The next thing I have is a piece of polished pink. This is 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. Then I have some pieces of that designer series paper, Fitting Florets. One piece is 4 inches by 5 1/4. I'm hoping, yes, I think so. And the other one is 3 1/8 by 4. Now I have a piece of the polished pink cardstock. This measures 4 by 11, and we are going to score it twice along that 11-inch side. Our first score mark is going to be at the 2 1/8. So 2 1/8, and then 5 1/2. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to bring in a pencil, and along the 4 1/4 inch side, we are going to mark it at the 2 1/8. So let me line that up, 2 1/8, and we're going to do a little pencil mark. Then we're going to put it in a diagonal, and I don't know if you can see the 2 1/8 inch score line. It's right there. There's my pencil mark. So one end is going to go in the channel down here at the bottom, the score line. And then the pencil line is going to go up at the top. And we're going to just cut that corner off. Going to do the same thing on the other side. So score line here, the point where I cut down at the bottom. Going to cut again. And that is all there is to that card. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take that 4 by 5 1/4 piece of designer series paper, and we're going to put that in the inside of our card. This paper has so many pretty patterns, kind of covering a lot of different holidays, but lots of blues and greens. And then, of course, the pink. Now we're going to take this piece and we're going to put it right here. So I think I'm going to take my multi-purpose glue and just add my glue to my card so that I can move it around if need be. So I've got that. I'm going to add this square right there. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of those 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. I am going to bring in my polished pink ink pad, and I'm going to be using the To Go To Greetings for the inside of my card. Is that correct? No, I am going to use from the framed florets. This says, for a special person on your special day. That's what I'm going to put on the inside. Then I'm going to grab the other polished pink, and I'm going to use the To Go To Greetings, the Happy Birthday. I'm going to kind of put that right in the center. I'm going to add my adhesive to my other piece of designer series paper. Now this measures 3 1/8 by 4, and it's going to go right here. Again, I just so love these pinks and blues and greens together. We've got this part of the card. We've got the happy birthday. So we're going to add that to the front of the card, like so. Next, going to bring in those flowers that I cut out. And so I'm going to use this flower here for the top. I'm going to grab some dimensionals. And add that to the top. Then I'm going to bring this little piece. Do I want that? No, I think I'm going to use this one on the front. Now see, it is cut. I didn't have a full flower. It's cut at an angle, but it's not going to matter. I'm going to grab that glue because I want this to kind of be flat on my cardstock. And I'm going to put that at an angle, like so. Would not know that it was just a partial flower. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take this piece. We are going to add our adhesive, and I'm going to line it up with this part, making sure, good thing I looked, that I have the verse at the top. So I want to line that up. Of course, the adhesive's on this side, and then we're just going to close the card up. That way we know that that greeting is going to be right underneath the greeting on the front. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to take this little piece, and I'm going to see where I want that. I think I know what I want to do with that. Again, going to use my multi-purpose glue and add some adhesive. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tuck it right on the side of that triangle. So there we have our flowers that are just partial in that designer series paper, so that we use the whole sheet of designer series paper. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. We'll talk to you real soon. Oh, I forgot. I was going to add these swirls to my card. Almost forgot. So let me grab my pick tool, and we're going to add those swirls. Just add some elegance to that card. And there you have a fun fancy fold using the limited edition Fitting Florets Designer Series paper. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. We'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.